You gotta hide, hide, hide. Hide till you can't hide no more. I'm gonna find you. You gotta run, run, run. Run as fast as you can. I'm gonna get you. Yeah, man. It's all about the wides. I got myself a 7 Artisans 12mm 2.8 f2.8 for my M50, because you know I'm scaling down in size. You know, all these big cameras and these big lenses, they take too much of a toll on my sciatica, which is getting worse and worse as I get older. So this is what it's all about, you know. Don't know if you can see that. Let's see if we can get it a bit closer. Look at that front element, that nice flary front element. It's quite got a bit of heft to it, I must admit, but what I'm using this is to replace this, and this is the Canon 10-18. Look at the size. Look at the size. I use this as a little event that I do, and I like to, you know, you need a wide angle, and with the adapter on, so I can mount it on my M50. I've been using this to get those wide shots in that little dance. It's a dance, you know, sound system team. I've been using this, which is a very good lens, but I've had it a long time, and I had a little accident a few years back where it dropped in the sea. Yes, that's right, dropped in the sea. And since then, the manual focus doesn't work. So I have to, you know, if you try to autofocus, let me put it on. You try to autofocus in the dark, and that's not really happening, you know. I've missed so many shots trying to do this, you know, autofocus. I mean, it is a good lens, this Canon 10-18. I've, you know, swear blind by it, but I can only autofocus it because, as I said, the manual doesn't work since it went in the sea, and it's kind of messed up some shots. So I've decided to get this 7 Artisans 12mm. The build quality of it, I'm really impressed by. Let's put it on so you can see what it looks like on the M50, because we downscaling, man. We downscaling all these big cameras and big lenses and big everything. Nah, it's all right for some events, but some little events like this, look at this, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Can you see that? Let me hold it still so you can see. That's beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful little thing. I can just fling this around my neck. What I normally have is a flash cable. Flash cable goes around my neck, and I have a flash on the end. So I'm like Bruce Gilden in this little event. And it's brilliant. It works really nice. So let me show you this lens close up. Can't really get as close as I want to. My close lens developed a fault, and I've had to send it back to the fixers. It's going to cost an arm and a leg. My little macro. So anyway, I'm going to get as close as I can with this. It's got a nice smooth focusing ring right up here from 0, can you see that? 0.5 feet going all the way up to 3 feet. Up to 3 feet. It goes 3 feet and then to infinity. That's not really happy with that, because I usually shoot like 7-8 feet. So I've got to kind of like guess, just set it in between the 3 and the infinity. Yeah. And I just leave it there. The aperture is clickless, which is kind of annoying. You know, as photographers, you want to be able to click, click, click and feel the clicks. We're counting clicks, but you can't really do that with this because it's clickless, it's smooth. So I'm setting it 5.6, trying to keep it there when I'm doing the event. On the street, I move it between 8 and 16, depending on, you know, whether the sun comes out or not. Sunny 16, and I'm zone focusing again. You know, these are manual focus lenses. They might frighten you to start with because there's no autofocus, but I'm telling you, once you get used to zone focusing, it's easy peasy. In fact, it's better, it's quicker. I actually started using it on the street, even though that's not what I got it for, because I do like wider vision. You know, it's, as I said, it's 12 millimeter, and that works out to around about 18 full frame, which is, it's a bit wider than most people shoot on the street. 28 is my favorite, that's my go-to, 28. But I have been shooting 20 millimeter as well, and I kind of like that. So I thought, let me go a little bit wider. So yeah, that's it. Metal lens mount. It's beautifully made. It's really well made, this thing. Metal lens mount. Can you see the rear element there? There's no electronics, you know, so it's straight through onto your camera, which is what I like on the M50, because when you put these no electronic contacts lenses on your M50, I find when you switch it on, it just comes on really quickly. You know, there is no messing about, just like with my chin-ons. So anyway, just a quick one today, just to say that's how we rolling. I'm going to put some pictures up. So you can see how this lens performs. It's very good, very, very good. I think it costs, was it about 120 quid, something really small. I can't even remember how much it was. I've had it a few weeks. Anyway, I'm going to put some pictures up so you can have a look. Have a look and you decide. It's all good. Zoom, zoom.
You're chilling when the rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly.
What do you reckon? Not bad. Not bad at all. Pros, it's cheap. It's made very well. It's good glass. Handy. You can fling it in your bag. Doesn't do your back in. Cons, I would say the clickless aperture. I tend to knock it. I found that, you know, You set it on 5.6 or f8 or whatever, and it kind of gets knocked somehow, and then you look around and it's on 2.8. So that's not so good. I think the major con with these TT Artisans, I've got, well, 7 Artisans, I've got 2 of them, UFO lens. The major con with these is lens flare. When the sun shines into the lens, you get these crazy aberrations. Apart from that, I would say good, go for it. I mean, with these 2, UFO lens, you know about the UFO lens, I've done the UFO lens. This is an amazing street photography lens. This little UFO, unfocusable optic. Excellent. So now with these 2, that's a nice little set I've got. This is 18mm full frame. This is 28mm full frame. Nice little 7 Artisan set. So yeah, it's all good. I got my chin on set. I got my 7 Artisan set. And it's all good. So if you haven't given them a try, give them a try. You won't lose. You won't lose. Trust me, you won't lose. It's all good. Zoom.